What's up, YouTube? Capital G here. Got a cool little duel for you guys to check out. And actually, the duel is not what makes this cool. I think that it's really just a platform for the demonstration that you guys are going to see. This is actually more about the deck at the bottom. It's called MetalZektors. It's piloted by the Insector King, because who else would still be rocking Insectors in 2017? And it's essentially, as the name suggests, a combination of Insectors and Metal Foes. And if you know the two archetypes well, you know that their cards actually have a lot of synergy with each other, and they can kind of play off of each other. For starters, obviously the Metal Foe traps can be blown up with the Insector cards, mainly Hornets, and you can get those set traps, or even like a copy of Metal Foe's Fusion. You can blow those cards up, and you can basically plus, or you can search other cards from those immediately. And then at the same time, you can equip things like Hornets, or you can equip Gigamantis, even a copy of like Ladybug to your Insectors, and you can use the Metal Foe cards to kind of blow those up, and they can trigger, especially if you have Hornet but your opponent doesn't have monsters on the board and they think, oh, I'm safe from an OTK because he doesn't have anything to pop. There's actually a lot of synergy. So let's go ahead and roll this. And again, you're really not watching the duel here, you're just kind of watching what this deck can actually bring to the table and some of the cool and unique plays that it can do, because let's be real, guys, the competition is fucking melodious. It's basically non-existent. To be honest, I'm kind of kicking myself. I should have put melodious in my what is the worst archetype from the Arc V era. It should have been in there, honestly, but I kind of like Yuzu from the Arc V anime, so maybe that's why I didn't put it in there subliminally. Anyways, let's go ahead and set this up. So he's going to normal summon the Centipede, and then he's going to use the Metal Foe Silver, and that's going to get him a copy of, I believe that was Combination. Yeah, he gets Combination, and then he gets a counter as well, and he's looking pretty good. All he basically has to do is have his monster not die. Even when it gets Regeki'd, it's fine, because he's able to activate the Combination and activate the counter. He gets Bismugear, and from here, I believe he's going to actually blow up a copy of Combination. He's going to search, what's the level 2 guy? This is, hold on for a second, let me pause right quick. I can't remember the level 2 guy's name. Stealing. Okay, so he gets Stealing, and then he's able to actually use that with Insect Imitation. If you guys are unfamiliar with that card, I used to use it with Max C way back in the day if my opponent wasn't special summoning. But you give up a level 2 monster, it goes to the graveyard, and then you get to summon a level 3 insect from your deck, and obviously means that Dragonfly comes out to play. Or if you already had access to Dragonfly, you could go for a copy of Centipede as well. And then at this point, he basically has Hornet, but since his opponent doesn't have any cards on the field, he starts blowing up his own cards. He starts blowing up his Combination, and he has double Gigamantis, and look how much damage he's actually able to do just during this turn. He is going to Pendulum Summon, and he's going to be able to Fusion Summon as well. So, you still get that really high ceiling of the Pendulum Summon, but at the same time, you get all of this explosive power through Hornet and through blowing up cards on the field, because Insectors, they have not, they don't have any Pendulum cards. Now obviously, again, since he's playing Melodious, pretty much if you just blow on the deck, it's gonna fold. It's gonna be like, oh my goodness, too much OP, I can't keep up with you, meta deck. So pretty much anything in the game can smash Melodious. But I think there's a lot of cool interactions and plays that you can do with this deck, and you get the potential of being able to Pendulum Summon your level 3 Insectors, or you can actually Pendulum Summon Gigamantis as well, since it is a level 6, which those are things that you just have never been able to do. And actually, one of the big problems Insectors have always had as a deck, and it's currently a problem right now, is if you summon something like a Dragonfly and you activate an effect and your opponent uses Strike, you're basically just done for the turn unless you have like Call of the Haunted or anything like that. But being able to Pendulum Summon your Insectors gives you a little more firepower. So just a little interesting deck that I kind of wanted to show off. You guys can pretty much ignore the Melodious. You knew the deck wasn't going to fight back. If you guys are interested in MetalZektors, of course, it will be in the description of this video, and there'll be a picture, and the file will be annotated, or not annotated, it'll be in the description as well. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. As always, if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not already.